Now that we have some pictures organized and we are all set up on our different accounts, we're going to actually start posting the ad. I always like to start posting on Zumper because it's the most straightforward. So I find it's easier to start here and then copy and paste everything to the other platforms. Now, in addition to each platform that we're posting ads on, there are a few other things that I recommend having posted open in a tab. So for starters, I recommend having your update sheet of the unit that you're posting. So again, you would go to your email, go to your drive. Mine is open right here, but if you ever lose it, it would just be under shared with me and then updates, updates, and then whatever management company we're working with. So I just have mine already open, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it. So this is the actual update sheets of all the units for this management company, and this is where we'll find the information on the unit that we're posting ads for. The next thing I like to post is a tab with the address on. And so for starters, we are going to do 514 West Cornelia. And I just like to have the map open. What this does is it helps me write my ad by saying, is it really close to a CTA? Is it really close to the lake? Is it really close to any groceries? Or is it in a great location? This kind of really gives me a visual of some things that I can kind of write about the ad, about the unit, even if I've never been in the actual unit. So now that we have our hot sheet, our map, and our 4 different types of posting, I'm going to go ahead and start on Zumper. So to post an ad on Zumper, you're going to go to Manage My Dashboard. So here you'll be able to see all of the units that you already have posted. In order to post an ad, you're just going to go under Add Property. First thing you start with is your address. So again, we are doing 514 West Cornelia. Now the unit number is, for this particular one, is going to be 203. And I always recommend, if you have the option to hide the address or only show the intersection, to do that. What that does is it stops other brokers from stealing your pictures, and it also stops people from kind of Googling the building themselves and then cutting you out of a commission. So this is on Cornelia and Lakeshore. Enter. Correct address. Now this is a studio apartment. It has 1 bathroom. It is always going to be an apartment. Some will be condos, but we usually don't post ads for those units. Now, in the description box, there are a few different points that I want all trainees to be able to hit. For starters, you should be able to say 1 to 2 sentences highlighting what makes this unit special. What I also recommend doing throughout this process is to have the pictures of the actual unit up on your phone or a different device so that you can refer to those pictures in order to write things about the unit, especially since you may have never actually stepped foot in the unit before. So I have never personally been in this unit, but I do have my pictures up on a separate device. So looking at the pictures, I can see that it is a large multi-room studio. It has lots of natural light. And it has hardwood flooring throughout. The studio also has a separated kitchen. And it is located in a great lakeview location. Now, once you have your 2 sentences that are going to be your main highlight, you're going to go ahead and give your contact information. So what this does is it allows people to reach out to you directly. So if you're getting a call about a unit, you know that's a hot lead, because it's someone who's going out of their way to actually read the whole ad and actually call you instead of just clicking a button on a website. So to schedule a virtual tour, contact Danica at 773. After this, I go into apartment features. And again, for this, to get these features that you may have not been in the unit before, feel free to use your pictures, the update sheet, and the address. So on the update sheet, I'm going to do Command F, and then I'm going to type in Cornelia. And I'm going to keep going until I find the unit that we're looking for. So we are posting an ad for 514 West Cornelia. So we're just going to keep scrolling down through all these Cornelias. There we are, 514 Cornelia. So now I'm going to have it highlighted on that unit. So now we're going to go to Zumper. So some apartment features, I am going to reiterate slightly some of the things that I said in the highlight. So it does have hardwood flooring throughout. Very large open floor plan. Large separated kitchen. Ample counter space. Again, looking at the pictures, I see that it has a large walk-in closet. It has very sunny, great natural light. So separated room for dining or sleeping. And then let's look over here. I can also see that heat is included. So we can go back to heat is included in rent. And then it also said that laundry is in the building. So now, and then we can also go to again here. So steps to the lake and in Great Lakeview East location, close to groceries, shops, stores, restaurants. So we can actually add that. Great Lakeview East location. So now that we have a good summary of everything that the unit has to offer, I go into pet policy. So this is for ICM. So, at any time you're unsure, always, go back to either the update sheet or you can just Google the management company itself to remind yourself of the pet policy. But this is a cat only unit. So cats are allowed. There's a 2-cat max. And you do kind of want to let people know pet fees and pet rent apply. Now, in order to kind of sign off the post, you're going to put your first and last name, your phone number, and then JMG Management, Inc. Awesome. So now what you're going to do is add photos. Luckily, we have great organized photos on our desktop. So we're going to go to our add pictures, again to ICM properties, and again to the unit number. So we are at Cornelia. So the unit we're posting is 514 West Cornelia. So we're going to choose 512 to 520 Cornelia. 514 is the actual building, and we are posting unit 203. So we're going to go ahead and drag and open. And while these are uploading, I actually like to go ahead and move on to the next platform. Quickly, before doing that, what you're going to do is drag your description, and you're just going to copy and paste. So I copied it, and then now we are going to Zillow. So for Zillow, you want to do two things. You could do manage rentals, or you can hover over rent. Then this will pop up, and then under I'm a rental manager, my listings, list a rental. So you'd click list a rental, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Insert the address, 514 West Cornelia. Chicago. The unit number is 203. Now, for Zillow, they started charging $10 a month plus $10 a week per ad that you have posted. So that gets pretty expensive. So in order to keep costs down, if you enter your ad as an entire apartment community, it actually will not charge you. So for number of units, I always put 2 and then create my listing. Now, if it's the address isn't showing up properly, just try retyping it and then maybe change the address number by a couple. So let's try 516 West Cornelia. There we are. Create my listing. Great. Now, under property description, all you're going to do is paste the description that you already wrote. And under building photos, you're going to click, and then the most recent file that you opened should already be the picture since we just did it on Zumper, sorry. And then again, you just drag and upload. So again, while those are uploading, let's go ahead and go to the next one. If you're already logged into Craigslist, it'll just go to create a posting. Now we're in the city of Chicago. Housing offered. And real estate by broker. Now, as long as you put real estate by broker, you will not get charged for the ad. If you do not do real estate by broker, I believe Craigslist charges $5 per ad. So go ahead and click real estate by broker. Read the terms and conditions. Now, posting title, I like to summarize the 1 to 2 sentences that I put at the beginning of the ad description. So I'll do large multi-room studio with natural light and great location. And then neighborhood, it's going to be Lakeview East. And then postal code, you can just open up the tab that we have, 60657. 60657. And then for the description, again, you're just going to paste it right over. Now we're going to scroll down a little and try to input as much as we can. So for pricing, let's go over to our highlighted 514 West Cornelia. It's going for $1025. $1025. It is an apartment. There is laundry in the building. It's going to be street parking because they have not specified that it is normal parking. And 1 bathroom, 0 bedrooms. I always show my real email address, and I always put my phone number again so that clients can reach out and call you directly. And then you know that that is someone who's more interested in the property, so you have a higher percentage, higher chance of renting to them. And then we are going to add our images. And then while those are loading, again, we're just going to go ahead, go to Marketplace on your Facebook. On the left, sell something. Homes for sale or rent. And add our photos. So now we have our photos up for each one of our 4 different platforms. So let's go through and finish them all off. So now that our photos are all uploaded, they look good. We're going to go to the next step, which is the monthly rent, which again, if you don't remember, that's why you have your availability sheet open. It's $1025. And you are all done. So you will publish on Zumper. Finish, all done. Next, we have Zillow. And you look through. Now that our pictures are up, we do need to enter some more information here. So for floor plan name, I always put just a couple words that summarize the unit. So I'm going to do multi-room studio. Studio apartment with 1 bath. Square footage, I don't ever put. Unless if you have a unit that's really, really big, then I would maybe put it then. And again, it's $10.25. And then max rent, I always do maybe 50 to around 25 to 50 more. So I'll do $10.75. And then you do have to click show as available. Otherwise, the unit will not post. Now we scroll down and you need to put your contact information. Always by a management company or broker. And your phone number. I believe for your first ad, Zillow does verify your phone number. They either call or text you, but once you have it verified, you don't have to do it again. I do try to insert as many amenities as possible. So there is laundry in the building. Cats are allowed. There is hardwood flooring. And that's basically all that we can say about this unit. If you have the time to kind of go over building amenities, or if they have some special amenities, do be sure to check them. But I'm not too concerned about these because it's a pretty standard unit and there's not going to be a doorman or a rooftop or anything like that. So then we will publish this listing and we are all done. Now we're going over to Craigslist. Our images are all up looking good. So we're done with our images. And this is our ad. So we're going to go ahead and publish. And I believe for Craigslist, you also have to verify your email the first time to post your first ad, but then after that, they'll just publish automatically. And then now Facebook Marketplace, all of our pictures are up looking good. For rent, it is an apartment/condo. It is a studio apartment, no bedrooms, but it does have a bathroom. And again, it is $10.25. And the rental address is 514 West Cornelia. Again, if you have the option to keep the rental address private, I always recommend doing that. And then again, for the property description, all you have to do is paste what you've posted on all the other units. Again, square feet, I don't worry about. Date available, I don't worry about. Lease length is always going to be a year. Laundry type is laundry and building. And again, if you don't know where that is, look at the update sheet and it'll tell you there. Parking, it doesn't specify, so you always assume it's just street parking. And it is cat friendly. If there's central air, I like to specify that there's central air here, but since there's not, I'm just not going to put anything. And then we're going to go to the next step and it'll post to the marketplace. I always post it to the American Marketplace as well, just to give it a little bit more exposure. And publish. And that is good to go. So you have just posted 4 different ads on 4 different platforms while only posting 1 unit. And by doing them back to back, you have utilized your time the best as possible.